Okay. I'm interested to know what Brian, Kevin, Randy, maybe William, Mark, what have they brought to your game?
To my game personally or our team?
Yeah, well, you and the team.
They just instill confidence in you, man. Like, guys, you're still in there getting working after practice before practice. We don't try to cheat it. We put the work in. We put the time in. We try to come in every day prepared and do better as a team. So these guys in there now still shooting. So it's a consistent thing every day, working with the coaches, trainers, just coming in trying to get better.
Next up is Dwayne Wayne from the Arizona Republic, followed by Gina Mizell.
Yeah, Torrey, how crazy has this playoffs been for you when you look at A, you got to play against your former team in Denver, B, then you guys played Clippers, who you faced in the playoffs last year, and then now you get ready to play against a team that you were just on this year. How nuts is all of that?
Yeah, it's a lot of people. It's definitely familiar with the teams where I've been playing with them against. So yeah, it's wild, man. But it's fun. It's competitive. Just blessed to be in the situation I am with this team in this position. Just looking forward to the challenge. And yeah, everyone's excited. The city's excited. So we're trying to go out there and perform.
Quick follow. At what point, like when the playoffs started, and then obviously you guys advanced, and Milwaukee advanced. At what point were you looking at it and going, I might be playing them again in the final? Did that even cross your mind until it actually became a reality, or were you actually thinking about that beforehand?
It was always a possibility, like the NBA. It's unpredictable, man. Playing with different teams, you never know what the outcome could be. So I always knew it was a possibility that I could play those guys in the finals. But yeah, for it to actually happen is actually pretty crazy. But like I said, it's exciting at the same time to go compete against guys you can play with. Not only just compete against them, you're in the NBA finals competing against them. So that definitely sets the bar for any kind of whatever narrative you want to set for it. But I'm definitely excited.
Next up is Gina Mizell from Suns.com, followed by Jose Romero.
Hey, Torrey, you guys as a team so many times have talked about just the mental stamina it takes to get through a season, to get through these playoffs, to get through the everyday. Just what is the key individually for you to staying locked in every day, and maybe collectively as a group, how do you guys feel like you have, done that so well, whether it was during the season or during the playoffs, to kind of reach this moment?
I think the most important thing is that we all love our job. We understand this is a job. It's something we get paid to do, and it's something we love to do. So if you have love for something, it's easy to come in every day and prepare and go through the same motions and same things every single day. I don't think there's a guy in the locker room that doesn't love playing basketball. And to be on a winning team in the NBA Finals, that just add the extra glamour to everything. So it's not hard for us at all to come in and prepare and be ready and be focused and be locked in throughout the season.
Next up is Jose Romero from the Arizona Republic, followed by Kirsten Susel.
Hey, Torrey, good afternoon, man. How much would you say you've already been consulted about the scouting report and having played, with Milwaukee, the scouting report for this series? And also, do you even entertain the idea of a ring with either team?
I'm trying to get a ring with this team. That's all my focus is on, getting a ring with this team. And just being it's kind of like Denver. Even though I played in Denver way longer, I was still with Milwaukee for a short amount of time. So any advice or tips I can give on any of the scout reports of the guys or sets they run, I'm going to try to help out any way I can, and as we prepare for them in the finals.
Next up is Kirsten Susel with 12 News, followed by Kent Sommers.
Hey, Torrey. Monty has talked about how kind of the essence of his coaching is to serve and to serve his players. especially being a guy that came in mid-season, is there something that has stood out to you about the way that he, approaches his role as a coach and just wanting to make sure that you guys know that he cares about you?
When I first came in, you could tell he's a player's coach. Even during free agency, before I went to Milwaukee, I had the opportunity to have a brief conversation with him over the phone and through text, and I could tell right away that he was a player's coach, and easy to get along with, and he just gets it. Being a player, being a former player, now a coach. I mean, I think he relates to pretty much everything we go through, everything we got to deal with, and I think that's what makes him so unique about this team, and everybody just coming together and fitting in. He's a big reason why.
Next up is Kent Sommers from the Arizona Republic, followed by Cody Cunningham, and these will be our last three questions.
Anytime most of us have seen Monty is cool, calm, collected. What have you seen him get mad? And if so, what does that look like?
Yeah, I've seen him get mad a couple of times, but it's not really him getting mad. He just basically just hold us accountable when we're not playing the right way or the energy's not there. He lets us know. And we're all adults. We're all grown men. And we know once he tells us, we get the message and we adjust. But I mean, he's not raving around the locker room yelling at guys, nothing like that. But like I said, he just holds everyone accountable, and we respond well to that.
Next up is Cody Cunningham with Suns.com, followed by Paul Richardson.
Hey, Torrey, just what's it like playing with a guy like Jay Crowder? In your short time together, just what have you been able to take from a guy like that, and how much of an impact has his voice had on this locker room, especially during these playoffs?
Oh, man, it's great playing with Jay, man. We're pretty much like, as far as our mentality, we're kind of like the same. Not backing down for any challenge, no matter the size, no matter the situation, no matter how big of a game it is. We always step forward and let our guys know that we have the back. And yeah, man, I just see like we're just so similar as players with our mentality, and he's been good for his team, his leadership, being vocal, talk to the young guys, just communicating in the locker room, holding guys accountable. You know what I'm saying? He's been in the finals. He was here last year, so he knows it takes him. He's been a winner pretty much his whole career. So he's a big piece, big part of this team.
And how key has it been having a locker room full of guys that are all willing to share their voice? And on the flip side, how important is it for, this team to be so receptive to each other and understand the whole, I'm not calling you out, I'm calling you up idea, and just positively support each other while pushing everyone to that next level?
I mean, it's great. It's great. And I think that's what pays with having vets in the locker room and guys that's been in the league so long, because I've been on both sides. The Denver team I was on was fairly young, and we wasn't as vocal with Denver because we had like a lot of young guys, and I think that was one thing we were missing, one guy that pulled us all together and hold everyone accountable. And here we have that with not just one guy, but multiple guys. And I think that's huge, especially for a locker room with young guys who are sitting in like Mikal, Cam, and DA. But it's been huge for us all season and throughout these playoffs, and we're going to need it in this last series.
Our last question will be with Paul Richardson from the Sports Cave.
Torrey, obviously these are the finals. So how do you balance these are the finals game-wise versus not doing too much from your regular game and getting out of whack or out of focus? How do you maintain that calm or that balance, or do you look at it like these are the finals? This isn't a regular season game.
I don't know. I don't know. This is my first time here, so this is I've never been this far before. But obviously, you want to treat it like a regular game with your regular routine and stuff. But it's definitely the biggest game of most of our careers coming up. Pretty sure everyone's career coming up. So we have to, I guess, have to find that balance, man. But I wouldn't say we would get too off track of what we've been doing. Keeping the same routines, coming in, preparing the right way, and pretty much keeping everything the same and understanding that the magnitude of the game is higher than it's ever been.
Thank you for the time, Torrey.
All right, thank you.